Hello dear students, welcome to a new video today. Today we will briefly discuss about the biogenetics. We will know about some key aspects of biogenetics and the applications of biogenetics in this video. So let's start. First we will know what is biogenetics. It is the branch of biology which combines the genetics and biotechnology. What is genetics? It is the study of heredity and variation. Genetics deals with how genetic information is passed from one generation to another generation and how the variations of the genetic information takes place during this transmission. This is called genetics. And biotechnology. What is biotechnology? It is the application of biological system to solve the problems. So the combination of both is known as biogenetics. And biogenetics is the study of how the genetic information is passed on from one generation to next generation and how it influences the development and functioning of a living organism. So biogenetics gives the idea about the development and the functioning of a living organism. Then we will discuss some key aspects of biogenetics. First is genetic inheritance. It deals with genetic inheritance. It examines how the genes are transmitted from parents to their offsprings, and it studies the principles of inheritance. We know the nature and the looks, the appearance of the parents are transmitted to their offsprings, and this is known as genetic inheritance. Then the gene expression and regulation, it investigates how the genetic information is activated and expressed as proteins which determine the traits and functions. Simply, it deals with mechanism through which the genetic information is transmitted to the offsprings, and it explores the mechanism like DNA transcription or RNA translation. These are the mechanisms of gene expression. Then comes the genetic mutation. It is the study of the change in the DNA sequence that can lead to variation and diseases. The change in the DNA sequence leads to variation. What is variation? It is the difference between two individuals of same species. We know the offsprings are not exactly same as their parents. There are some other nature have their own characteristics too, and this is known as variation. And genetic mutation lead to variation. Also, genetic mutation leads to many harmful diseases. Then comes the biotechnological applications. It is applied in the genetic engineering, in development of genetically modified organisms, also known as GMO, or gene therapy to treat any genetic disorder. These are the biotechnological applications in which the biogenetics is used. Then the evolutionary genetics. It is a different part of biogenetics. It looks at how the genetic variation contributes to the evolution and adaptation of the species. The genetic variations occurs in such a way that the species can be adapted in the current environment or the current scenario. We know the environment on the earth, the climate on the earth is changing day by day, and the genetic variation occurs in such a way that one species can adapt to its surrounding easily. This is known as evolutionary genetics. Then comes the epigenetics. It studies the changes in the gene expression caused by environmental factors without altering or underlying the DNA sequence. It tells us about how the environmental factor changes the gene without changing the DNA sequence. It is known as epigenetics. Then the applications of biogenetics. What we will see some applications of biogenetics. First, in medicine, the biogenetics is used in understanding the genetic disorder and developing the personalized medicines according to the genes and creating vaccines. Also, it is used in creating the vaccines. It is the use of biogenetics in the field of medicine. Then comes the agriculture, producing the pest resistant crops and improving the food quality. The better quality seeds are produced by biogenetics. Also, the high yielding varieties and the pest resistant crops all are the application of biogenetics. Large amount of the agricultural productions are possible from a very small area due to biogenetics. There are various applications of biogenetics in agriculture like pest control or grafting, drought tolerance, and disease resistance of the crops, also improved nutrition of the crops. Then comes the environmental science. It is also applied in environmental science using the genetically modified organisms to clean up the pollutants. It is also known as bioremediation. Then the forensics is used in the DNA profiling to identify the individuals in the legal matter. So it is also used in the forensics. Cloning is also an application of biogenetics. So nowadays there are various applications of biogenetics all over the world. The biogenetics plays a crucial role in understanding the life in the molecular level. It gives us idea about the life in the molecular level, and it have implications in healthcare, agriculture and environment too. So it is of great use nowadays. This is all about biogenetics. If anyone have any doubt, do comment me below. I will come with another topic in my next video. This is all for today. Thank you.